Hi guys, it's Maaike. I am back with a treat bag, party favor, thank you gifts, hostess gift, call it what you want. But I was at Aldi, I want to say last week. I'm not entirely sure because I went for the craft cardstock. Was on offer. I saw these. They come in a pack of 5 and they fit in a 6x6 paper pad, and you have a little strip left. You see that? It's 11 centimeters and paper packs is 15, so 6x6. So this is 5 inches, I think, 4 1/4. They come 5 in the pack. They're not all there anymore because I had to try them. I never had these. I like the size because for $1.89, $1.90, that's almost for €2. They're 40 cents each, aren't they? So I thought I better test them. And they're okay. I'm not a very chocolatey person, and if I eat it, I want good chocolate, and usually dark. But yeah, for other people, I still want to make sure they're okay. You see, I'm holding it there to see the size because I can't make it up in inches. It's 11 centimeters or 4.5 is the black one, so it's a little bit shy, and you can make it 3 inches if you want and have a bit of the bar stick out and make more for your designer paper, which is important to use the thin one, which I usually don't use for my boxes because they don't take the shape or they don't hold the shape. And then you have to decide if you have a pattern whether you want them horizontal, vertical. I went for horizontal. I'm sorry. Then I tried to match my ribbons to the paper and also my stickers. And these are the thank you stickers I found, I think, on Etsy or Amazon. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have them for 2 years. I still have many, but that's fine. I guess you can find them anywhere. If I remember, I will link them down below. It's not an affiliate link, of course, but here you can see where I got them. They're quite reasonable. They come in rolls of 500, I believe. Yeah, I have plenty of stuff left. And yeah, I used double-sided tape, which is a bit of a pain. And this is too thick, actually. But I'm going through my stash, and you can use scraps, of course, if you want. If you don't want to cover the whole chocolate bar, as I say, you can make do with scraps as well. I put the ribbon on the bar and I stick it down with sticky tape so that people can pull it out without destroying the wrap. Essentially, I'm making wrappers. But yeah, they're just nice to give. If you just give them delivery person or a handyman or handy people, women, a little treat for their services or job well done. It's nice if it's wrapped and has a little ribbon. It's more festive, in my opinion. But you can also give them as hostess gifts or treats for school if you're allowed to. Chocolate treats. Christmas here, I didn't like them. It's September. I didn't feel like making Christmas. I usually never have money in the house, so I have chocolates or those tea light boxes that I've been making for 2.5 years, and I still have, I don't know, a few hundred tea lights left. But yeah, sometimes you get the same delivery, especially if you have groceries delivered twice a month. Sometimes you get the same delivery person. It's nice to give them options. Some don't even want chocolate. They rather have the tea lights. It's rather funny. And yeah, so I do put a ribbon that's about 40 centimeters. That's my whole cutting mat width. 30 centimeters is 12 inches. So say it's 13 inches. It doesn't really matter. The first one I just eyeballed the length of my bar. Then you have to put sticky tape on both sides of the paper, on opposite sides. So let's say the top and the bottom. If you have those strong tape runners that will hold, use those. I didn't want to use liquid glue or hot glue because I think that's too bulky. And yeah, make sure the seam is on the back, and then just put a nice sticker and a ribbon on. Easy peasy. I didn't do them all because I didn't cut all the papers. I think I cut 18 wrappers, and it took me about half an hour, so I sped it up a little bit here and there. The first one is in real life, and I have a trick for you to keep your bow tight as well. But yeah, I suppose you don't have to put the little pull string, this one, on as well. But I think it makes it more festive, and people can see they have to pull it there and not destroy the wrapper. And yeah, I did match my ribbons as best as I could, but black and white ribbon, it was a bit boring, so I went for bright pops of ribbon with the neutral paper, where you can do whatever you want. You can even do the color of your chocolate bar. And yeah, I couldn't find the beginning, so I just cut it in the end. I see you can go matchy. I always try to do one that's very much more contrasty, because otherwise it gets a bit bland. And even with the pink on pink, you do one pink that matches, and then you do a brighter pink or a brighter yellow and a darker yellow, just because it has a pop. If it's all too matchy, it's yeah. And the stickers, of course, you know, I don't have all the colors. I just try to match them as best as I can. And here's black and white, but I used a blue ribbon with a blue bar. Yeah, that wasn't intentional. And a bit of sticky tape to hold the stringing tape is optional as well. I just make sure it stays. And then I just rub it. I mean, I did speed these up. I just wanted to show you that you can make a bundle in less than half an hour. Once you have the supplies, of course. And the most tedious bit is this double-sided tape, so that's why I say if you have it, that really strong tape runner, I think it was from Stamping Up. But yeah, I don't have it, so I just use double-sided tape. Now, yeah, I got these rolls for my treat boxes, and they're stuck shut. So I'll do that off camera. I also wanted to show you, if you have problems tying your ribbon and it comes undone because you only have two hands, you should tuck it under one more time. So this is coming up in a minute, and I will slow it down again for you. Also make sure you put the pull tab on the proper side, which I didn't. It's easily remedied. But I like to pull a little knot, and if it's too long I just trim it. I rather have it a little bit longer than too short, and I have many rolls, which are actually worked out cheaper than buying all the small ones, but you have to buy quite a few meters. And yeah, this is the most important bit, but here's where I slowed it down in my normal speed, which is very slow. Also, I wasn't hurrying because, you know, I was just watching some TV and just, you know, relaxing. You may not need two tape runners, to be honest, but here it is. You put it on one, it comes undone. You put it under again, it stays. Yay! It's like magic. Which reminds me of my magic wand. I found that on my walks with my cat, and I think it's so funny. I want to pimp it with a handle and maybe paint. I don't know yet. It's on my desk. You'll see it later, because yeah, I'm a bit obsessed with it. But that's my biggest trick, is just, you know, that was it. Tuck it under twice and it will stay, if you don't have enough hands to tie knots. So now going back into speedy motion, You can see this one was delivered wrong. It was extra wide. But if you do it all in that pink that matches perfectly, then you don't even see it. And I like the brighter one to complement the color scheme. And I just used some sticky tape to attach this ribbon, because you know it won't stay there for long, will it? Well, maybe after I give it away, I mean, because you know what I mean. Back, pull it off, and that's why I like to use hot glue. This paper is so thin, I thought this would hold. And then a nice ribbon. One matches, one contrasts. Makes it happier. So this is so fast you can see, but I always tuck it under twice and then pretty up the bow. And I don't care if it's straight or not, to be honest. So in half an hour I made almost 20 of these, and I enjoyed them, and I thought, Aldi, you might be able to get them, so try to go to Aldi. Thank you for watching. Bye.